How you doing, lady? Been all right? You remember me? Yeah, you been good? Okay. Yeah.
King of the hustle, game way living. Cash rule my city, ain't being broke out here. King of the hustle, game way living. Cash rule my city, ain't
What's up, girl? What? You got, really? Would be crazy to see your ass, wouldn't it? So is it one that you gonna keep for a minute or what?
My fault, man.
It's crazy I would run into your ass.
As soon as I get a phone, too. 114.
517.
I'm calling you now so you got mine.
Okay, this motherfucker right there. No, it's on my, oh, it's right here. 233?
Yep.
Okay, what you up to, hustling? All right. Huh?
As soon as I get a phone right now, your car, I want you to drive gotta come up to Greenfield.
What? What's
One
that?
of our friends is having an episode. She just had a stillborn baby. She is walking around Greenfield trying to stab people with a screwdriver. I want you to get off Greenfield,
Oh,
please.
see that?
She is down there right now, but please
Okay.
get off Greenfield.
Okay.
I love you more than that. She down there? Please get in your car and drive away.
She a black girl or white girl?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, Mexican. Okay, I'm cool. Don't worry about it. I'm good. So I'm over here on Mineral. I met another young lady. Said she'd be willing to have a conversation with me. So we'll talk to her shortly. She said she'll be right back. She needed to run into the store for something, I don't know. She asked me could she hit her pipe in the car. I told her no. I prefer if she didn't. So she said, would I mind if she stopped at this store? For what reason or another, I really don't know. But yeah, so when she comes back out, we'll get a chance to hear her story, you know what I mean? And just see what it is that life is for her, you know what I mean? But I'm out here, man. It's a little later than usual for me. I had to do some things. I had to, my grandbaby turned 3 years old, so I had to stop and enjoy her for a little while. And I decided let me head south and see if maybe I can catch an interview, before I return home. So yeah, let's have a word with this young lady. Okay, so once again, this is F.A.C.E Productions, Focus, Authority, Creating Excellence. I met another beautiful young lady out here. Says she's willing to have a conversation with us, and I appreciate that. So, if you don't mind, introduce yourself.
Hey,
Hey. So, what is your name?
I'm Lexi.
Lexi. Nice to meet you. So, where did I meet you, Lexi?
Oh, you met me on Greenfield and 20th.
Okay, 20th
Yes.
Greenfield. So, as y'all can see, she's a very attractive woman. So how long would you say you've actually been out here working?
I've been out working National Greenfield probably for about 4 years.
Okay.
I started doing this when I moved to Vegas. I started as a dancer, stripper, and I then went to escorting. And so I learned a lot of, my street smarts from being out in the West Coast and a lot of what goes on out there.
Right.
So with that being said, when I was dancing, it's more professional and things out there. You're not really dealing with how it is out here with you're more freelancing, and you're exposed to more of more of the
Bullshit.
and more of the you're taking more chances and risks of your safety. So I've seen both sides to it, and I just I can definitely say this is definitely a hard life, and especially with addiction and things like that. Right. You're definitely gonna go through some things, and it's not easy, and the people around you, and when you have men in your life, and you have people around you, they're more, what are their intentions and everything. They see a female making money. It's like, I'm sure people aren't around me because I'm so cool, and they just love my smile. They like the fact that I have money, and I have drugs and things like that too. So it makes it hard, you feel very lonely, sometimes, and not, because you know that people aren't genuinely there for you, and you think that sometimes that people, you know, nobody really cares, you know, it's fake, it's a lot of fakeness out here, so it's hard.
I get that.
Yeah.
So you don't have a man at this time?
At this time, no. I actually yeah, I was with somebody that was very very disrespectful, unappreciative, and definitely with me just for probably the fact that I do have money and drugs and things like that. And you know, it's funny that you picked me up and met me because you know, I just I just currently am single as of like 5 hours ago, walking into my room, and him just about to get down and get it on with his ex-girlfriend. So I mean, that was like a real hard pill to swallow, especially, you know, when you care about somebody and, you know, you put all, you know, your real love and, you know, feelings into it, when you just, you know, basically it was just you know, proving to me that he didn't give nothing's about me and stuff. So that was a hard pill to swallow, you know, knowing that you just been used, and knowing that somebody just didn't, you know, care about your feelings, and obviously what, you know, it wasn't real. So you know, things like that, and it makes you feel like that you're, you know, am I ever gonna, being in this lifestyle, am I ever gonna find, like, you know, cause you know, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like, I don't like doing this, and I don't like living this lifestyle, you know, but you know, with my addiction and the things I've been through, and you know, right now it's like I'm in I feel like I'm stuck, and I don't know how to get out or how to escape. So you know, with that being said, I'm just like, is anybody gonna, you know, love me or really, you know, because that's what I'm looking for. You know, I'm searching, and I know this lifestyle is, you know, preventing me from being probably able to meet somebody like that is, you know, wanting the same things as I do. But you know, who also, you gotta look at the other side. What man is gonna want somebody that's really out here prostituting in the streets and doing drugs and things like that? So
I understand that.
yeah,
I mean, that comes from a judgment perspective, though. But all men are, you know, all men are not pigs,
right?
You know what I
No,
mean?
and that's very true.
And sometimes, just like they need a good woman to help them become a better man, just like a man needs a woman needs a good guy to help her become a better woman, you know. So when you say addiction, what type of drugs will we be talking about?
So I do you know, crack, heroin, and I do pills.
Okay.
So yes, definitely
So
struggle with that.
how long would you say this addiction has been troubling you?
I've been struggling with addiction ever since I was probably 20, when I started dancing in Vegas, and that's when I was introduced to pills, and then from there on heroin, and I didn't start, you know, smoking crack cocaine until I was probably, you know, 4 years ago. You know, I'm 35, so
okay, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like,
yeah.
well, you don't look 35.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
So
I hope I
no,
I
of
stand
course
away.
not. Would you ever go back to dancing?
I would, but at the same time, I don't know if I really would, because I feel like this, like the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm doing, you know, drugs, and so the drugs is, you know, because I don't like it, you know, I don't like having to, you know, whether it's showing off my body, selling my body, and things like that. That's not what I really want to do. You know, that's not who I really want to be. It's just.
Well, the reason you have a nice figure.
Thank you.
I noticed that right away.
You.
So I was thinking, like, okay, maybe if she was dancing, maybe that's something that's a lot less stressful.
Absolutely. And no, don't get me wrong, when you're sober, also, you know, dancing, you know, that can be great too. You know, it's when you're in an addiction, it doesn't matter if you're escorting, dancing, whatever. It's, you know, that, you know, your money, you know, is going to be going towards things like that. You know, not saying that anybody that, you know, can't be functional, but that's the reason why I think I even, you know, if I was sober, I wouldn't even be doing anything like this. I don't think so.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have a 7-year-old little girl.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
7, that's beautiful. So is there something that you think that in the future is going to happen that's going to drive you away from this lifestyle, or is it something that?
Yeah, I absolutely yeah, I'm gonna say a couple of things about that. I absolutely think that you know, and it's like scary because I know it's like a change where I'm going to be trading in this lifestyle for a whole new one, and I think it's like the unknown and not, you know, like it's a total out of my comfort zone, which is I gotta, you know, just have trust and faith that it's gonna work out and it's gonna be better than the life I'm living. It's just getting the help and resources to make sure I get set up to do all those things, and preparing for that. And so you know, because it's like with all this I'm going through and doing, you know, I'm not in my baby's life right now, and I don't talk to my family because I'm very ashamed that I get high, and I don't want to be around them, you know, like
I get
that.
I get that. But it is family, and I'm sure they love you, and they know.
Of course they do,
This is the time you need the most support. So I think you're just
absolutely,
running.
I feel like that,
You know what I mean?
and I just am embarrassed and ashamed.
Well, that comes with it, but let me just say, don't be embarrassed.
Okay.
You're a beautiful woman, all right? And this is just a travel in your life. This is not a determination of your life. You know what I'm saying?
I just am gotta figure out, like, I'm just waiting for something, you know, to change, or somebody like to help me get to the next step so I can be better and get to those
better
things I
decision
want to do.
making.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know,
so have you ran into any resources or people who pointed you on resources?
Absolutely. And I'm very, you know, very interested in going to, you know, like I said, training in this lifestyle for another. And I know like that when I do that, I feel like I haven't, because when I do it, I'm going all in, you know.
That's for sure.
I'm, you know, going to treatment, residential, staying as long as I can, and, well, you know, doing whatever I can for my sobriety so I can be there for my baby,
and
myself.
Keep thinking like that, because I think the biggest manager of you will always be you.
Yeah. So.
You know what I mean? Like I said, you're a very attractive woman.
Thank you.
And I think that if you put your heart and your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do.
Yeah.
You know. You did mention Vegas.
Yes.
So why would you leave Vegas? Seemed like there would be just so much
awesome.
money.
Yeah, it was, and I definitely did great out there. And I was, you know, I was at my peak. I was at my best. You know, I was very conceited, and you know, I knew I looked good. You never catch me with my nails not done. You would never catch me hair not done. You never catch me, you know, looking, you know, out of, you know, way, you know, out of a tent. But with that being said, no, it wasn't all that. I met a man out there who tricked me in, you know, to the pimping lifestyle. And so I was young and he was older than me. So when it was, I realized what it really was, it was too late, because, you know, I thought I had feelings, and I was in love with a man who was taking my money and abusing me, and you know, a lot of mental so you know, it was really I had to leave the state to get away from him.
So it was physical abuse as well?
Absolutely. Yes. There was a lot of things that it's just I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Oh wow, that deep, huh?
I left for Denver actually, and he actually flew out. And when I was walking into, because I stayed in a hotel for about 2 months, when I was walking into my hotel room, all of a sudden I'm about to slide the key in the door, and I feel this man's arm around me, and it's him. And you know, I was scared, terrified, because leaving him when I first was out there, I remember when I walked to the gas station by myself and started realizing, like, I don't have to check in with somebody. I don't have to be paranoid or worried about what he's going to do to me. I could finally breathe, and then I could finally, you know, I finally felt free. And so when he came and he seen me, like, it was like I lost my breath, my whole, somebody just punched me. Yes, because I was terrified, and I didn't feel that scariness, you know. for you know, that period of time. And so it was just horrible, it was awful. So I had to, you know, be smart and talk my way out of, you know, letting him know I wasn't gonna go back to Vegas with him. I didn't want to be with him anymore.
Right.
So yeah, it was a lot.
Well, I'm glad you made that decision.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So would you ever find yourself in a situation where there's a guy managing what you do?
The pimping, whatever you call it, I feel like this. Look, I'm okay with hustling with somebody, but I'm not okay with somebody just taking my money. And you know, I feel like anybody who's in a relationship, you do things together.
Yeah.
You help each other out, and you know, you're definitely not going to be taking all my money. And you know,
so if you're out here, not to cut your wisdom,
yeah, no, you're fine.
So if you're out here day in and day out, right, hustling, what is I guess, how many men will you service a day, I guess, to say that you made your quota or you're satisfied?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say between 3 to like 6 guys, maybe a day.
And how much money is that? Like,
and man, and so the minimum would be $40 for blowjob,
like
and then it could be like, you know, 80 to 100 for full service and up. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. You know, the last resort is me trying to do full service, especially, you know, because you know, like, I still love myself and my body, and I don't want to be giving my body away to somebody that I don't want to be with, you know.
Right. I
just
get
for
that.
money. Yeah.
I totally get that. You know. Yeah, and I think, you know, it's your temple as well, and at the same time, you want to take care of your temple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I want to be with somebody that wants to love me all.
Right. It sounds like that's
all
what you want the most. Sounds like you really want love.
I do,
you know?
And I know I gotta get out of this, and you know, I just.
So what is the end game? What do you see yourself doing in the end game?
Honestly, I think, you know, I'm going through all this because I think either it's gonna be the time where I am going to be sober, and when I get sober, I'm gonna start off as working in recovery for women that are addicts and things like that, and start off that way, and then, you know, get deeper in it to help people, you know, to definitely say, look, if I were able to get out of the streets and get out and be sober and do what I'm doing now, like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because I should have been a mental case. I should be in Mendota right now for all the crap I've been through, or dead.
And that's very possible, because I do know of guys who I've known who've had struggles and been in and out of rehab, and the women inside of the facility who've helped them are recovering addicts.
I was in HOC, and I forgot her name. I think her name was I can't even remember, but she was awesome, and she was doing the same thing, and she went to prison, and she got out, and she changed her whole lifestyle, and now she's just like
that's inspiring.
So it's like, it can be really done. And you know, I see, you know, a lot of evilness with this stuff, and you know, it's hard and it hurts, and it's just.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah, not for this out here, no. Okay. But I have been arrested, just not for being out here doing soliciting sexual.
I get it. So, what is one bad experience maybe you can share that has happened since you've been out here?
Absolutely. So I was no, you guys living in Vegas, and nothing like this has ever happened to me. I mean, there's been encounters and stuff like that, but nothing like this, nothing nearly like this. When I was on National and 23rd, there's a laundromat right behind there, and at like 2 in the morning, I'm walking, you know, towards that laundromat, and this guy who is younger than me, shorter, skinnier than me, I think he was Puerto Rican black, agreed to give me $100, you know, full service. And okay, great, we go in the back of the laundromat, and it's pitch black dark, and they have the trucks that are, you know, like in a row, like 4 trucks, and the first truck, like if you're walking the building, it's a corner, right? And so trucks are corner, so I'm all the way in the corner, so nobody can really see what's going on. Well, I bend it over to go in my bag to get a condom, and all of a sudden, pop, pop, pop. I mean, this guy beat the living shit out of me and said if I want to stay alive, that I better do what he says. And yeah, and so he raped me on without a condom. He raped me in my vagina. He raped me in my ass, and not only that, he was recording it. And if I didn't do something he liked or sucked him off like he liked, he would smack the shit out of me. He also when we were done, he was like, oh yeah, thank you so much, like nothing ever happened. And I'm turning around and he grabs my arm. He's like, I want to do it one more time. So I had experienced that 2 times, so that was like probably the awful
sorry
thing
that
that I
happened
went
to
to.
you.
Thank you.
But yeah, I do see better for you around the corner.
Thank
I think
you.
right now you just, you know,
I'm just trying to figure it out.
just figure it out. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's sad, you know, and I just want, you know, I hope I can, you know, this is just a step towards, you know, my goal and to getting sober and to be helping people, like, and I'm proud of you for helping people and taking the time to do this. So, I mean, good things could really come out of this. So.
Most definitely. That's why we do it. So, one other question: what was your thoughts when I approached you?
Yeah, my thoughts were definitely that F.A.C.E right here wanted a good service, and I thought he definitely wanted some sexual favors, but I was very shocked at how professional he was and how he means to help people out here, to help women out here, and yeah, that's special. So I really appreciate that, and he and I also asked him too. I was like, are you gonna want service? Are you gonna want something from me? He's like, no. And so that caught me off guard. So that's really cool. And I have never met somebody like you to do this. So I'm happy I met you.
And I want you to try to keep in touch with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. If I could help any way too, I would. Let me know. And you guys, I'm Kate. My real name's Kate. Kate Walters. You can look me up on Facebook.
I'm pretty sure we still got the audio, but
yeah.
Let that end it up. Don't worry about it, because it records 2 audios.
Okay, cool.
This one and then the one on here.
Okay.
So hopefully we still got it. If not, you know, maybe I'll catch you at a later time and we can do it.
Okay, yeah. Anything you need, sweetheart. I appreciate it.
I'm serious. I want to become a friend. So
yeah, absolutely.
not only am I not just the video guy, I'm a person.
Yeah, exactly,
right?
period.
And I understand you're a person. And like I said, we can help one another, you know, in other situations.
Absolutely.
I do music videos, I do things of that sort. Maybe we can get you inside of the video.
Exactly, and stuff like
get
that.
Dancing,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I get upside down in a stripper pole in 3 seconds. Wait, let's do it.
Yeah, she's really cool, y'all. So I just want y'all to understand that there's some really nice people out here. So
there
if you don't
is.
mind,
There's a couple good ones out there.
So if you don't mind, if you could tell the viewers to subscribe and watch F.A.C.E
Yes,
Productions.
You guys subscribe. This is a great cause to help people, to help women, to help people that are really in need, and just to know that there is support out there. My name is Kate Walters. Subscribe, and I hope I will be talking to you guys soon and updating you on better things to come. So I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you. I hope I can help.
Thank you.